Hey guys, welcome back to Motorides. My name is Vipul and this right here is the all-new Range Rover Sport. Now this is the third generation of the Range Rover. First it was launched in the year 2007 and then there was another iteration in 2012, and 10 years later we are now getting to see a refreshed version of the Range Rover Sport. Now, the car needs no introduction. It has a legacy of its own. Recently, the Range Rover was also showcased, and we have done a video on that. So the link will be in the I button or in the description below. Now, let's talk about this car. And if you look at it, you will see a very clean and sophisticated design. There are no curved lines. There are no angular parts. All the panels are nice, big, and they are just smooth, and you will see that there is no character lines here, nothing that stands out, and the overall design of the car is very clean. It's sophisticated and it stays true to the Range Rover Sport design language. But there are quite a few additions here and a lot of things are new. Now you get this nice grille. It's slimmed down a little bit, and you get this satin silver finish right here. You get satin silver garnish right here, and this right here is the camera for the 360 degree, and you also get the parking sensors right here. You get a new LED headlamp cluster, and this one is also laden with features. This offers auto adjustment functionality, which means that the car will detect the road up to 2.5 kilometers ahead, and based on the curves, the turns, the car will decide what kind of an illumination to turn on the cornering lights or no. All that the car does on its own. Now, coming to the side, what you will see here is a 22-inch alloy wheel. Now, this comes as standard on the HSE variant, which is the second variant, and HSE onwards, all the variants get a 22-inch alloy wheel. The SE variant, which is the base variant, gets a 21-inch alloy wheel. But with all four variants, you can opt for a 23-inch alloy wheel as well, and that's a first in a Range Rover Sport. Now, moving to this side, on the door panels, you'll see nice and large panels, keeping the design very clean. No character lines, no unnecessary angles have been given, and overall the design is very clean. You get the blacked out pillars, lower overhangs, which means that this is a Range Rover Sport. So when you look at the car, you won't mistake it for some other car. Now, moving to the rear, you will get this typical Range Rover Sport design. You have a nice single piece layout right here with the Range Rover badging right at the center, and LED tail lamps on both the sides. Here you have a reversing camera with a washer function as well, and these are functional exhaust tips. They are not for show, they are actually usable. I mean, they are very functional and are used as real exhaust tips. Besides that, you get a nice blacked out spoiler right here with a high stop lamp, and the wipers are hidden right here, so you don't get that ugly looking thing right here. They're hidden very smartly right here, and we've seen this on the Hyundai Tucson as well. There you will see two shark fin antennas, and the reason for that is one of them holds the clear view rear camera, and it also holds the parts for that operates the radio. The other one holds all the components for the telematics. So your SIM card, your GPS, everything else is on the second shark fin antenna. So that's how the car looks from the outside. Let us know what you think. In my opinion, this is a very beautiful design, very clean, very sophisticated, and no nonsense design. It's a really fantastic looking car. Now, since we are at the rear, let's take a look at the boot before I take you inside the car. And obviously, this is an electrically operated tailgate, so you just press the button and the boot will come up. And right here you have a massive 830 liter boot which is approximately 55 liters more than the outgoing car. Right here, you have buttons to lower or increase the height of the boot. So, depending on whether you're loading luggage or you want to take it out, you can very easily, just with the press of a button, lower the height of the car's rear. So now it's come down, so it's very easy to load in luggage, and then you can just lift it up again and get a move on. There you go. Also, another new feature for the Range Rover Sport are these tumbling seats, which can be operated with the button right here. So, and you just flick this button and the seats will fall down. Now, not only do they fall down, they also come back up with the touch of the button. Isn't that cool? So, yes, sir. A lot of new features have been added to the car, and this car is really rich on features, and a lot of it has to do inside the car. So let's get in and check what's inside. Now, let's take a look at the key. This is the key, or you get this one on the Range Rover as well, and you have the lock unlock button, the button for controlling the headlamps, and this button to open the boot, and this is to turn on the hazard lamps. As you can see, the door handles are plush, so when you unlock the car, the door handles will come out and you can easily open the door and get inside the car. Now, like I showed you how the height of the boot could be increased and decreased in order to, for ease of access into the car, also you can increase and decrease the height of the car. So there is a button right here which you can press, and as you can see, the car is going down. Once it's low, you can easily climb up, and the car height will be increased again once you start driving. Now, once you're inside the car, you're going to be really happy to see how the interiors are, the quality of the interiors, how they are laid out, and the touch and feel of them. This is an epitome of luxury, and you will definitely want to be in this space. Now, you get leather wrapped steering wheel, leather wrapped panels right here. The glove box is also leather wrapped. You get leather right here on the dashboard as well, and you get leather seats as well. So that's a lot of leather. Besides that, the armrest for the co-passenger and the driver are also made up of leather, and this piece right here is also leather. So lots of leather used, and if you are someone who does not want leather in their car, you can opt for a fabric, a quadra material fabric, and you can get that on. Like I told you, the car is loaded with features, so let's take a look at all the features one by one. Firstly, let's take a look at the clear sight rear view camera, and as you can see, this right now is a standard mirror, but when I flip this turns into a screen, and you can see everything that's behind the car. Now, you can also adjust where the camera is looking, so you get a better view of what's happening behind. And this comes in handy when your parcel shelf is loaded with luggage, or there are 3 passengers sitting in the rear and you cannot see what's happening behind because their heads come in middle. So this is a very smart solution. We've seen this on the Defender, we've seen this on the Range Rover, but having this on the Range Rover Sport is a welcome addition. Now take a look at this screen. You get a curved LCD screen right here. You get a 13.1 inch display right here for the driver information system, and I really like the way how I am cocooned into the cabin, just like an aircraft pilot would be. So you get a true cockpit-like experience. Now this button right here selects the mode. Now right now it's set to auto, but if I want to select a manual mode, I just have to press it and it pops out like so, and I can select what mode I want the car to be in: grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, um, sand. So whatever terrain you're driving in, you can just select that from here. If you don't want to select the terrain, you are on a varied terrain, you can just press auto and the car will do all the adjustment for you. Now, let's take a look at all the features on this screen. Navigation, obviously, so it comes with inbuilt navigation. Accounts. Now, the accounts are created like a user profile. So, if you have multiple people in the family who drive the car, they can set up their own account. And when they select their profile, the car seat will be adjusted to what they prefer. If you go to seats, there are a lot of functions on the seat. So you can heat the front seats and the rear seats as well. You can have the massage feature, which is only applicable to the front seat. You can also select the combination of massages that you want, and also the intensity. This also gets driver seat and passenger seat adjustment for the front seats, wherein you have 20 adjustable modes. The rear seat, you get heating and cooling feature. Also, there is a chauffeur mode. When activated, the front co-passenger seat will go all the way to the front, so that it opens up space for the rear seat passenger, which means its application is more or less like the boss mode that we see on other cars. Here you have the climate control. Now take a look at the cameras right here. So this is the 360 view of the car, and you can also just move along and check if there are any obstacles, if your vehicle is parked and there are any obstacles that you need to know about. Now, there is also an off-road camera mode. In the off-road camera mode, you will see the trail that the car is going on. So you see both the sides and the front as well. You get wireless Apple CarPlay. Here you have the wireless charger as well, wherein you can slide your phone in and the phone will charge automatically. You also get the valet mode. In the valet mode, the infotainment system is locked, the glove box is locked, the trunk, the boot is locked, so the valet will not be able to access any of those. Eco data, here you have the power consumption. So the energy impact. You have the AC, the circulation system, the defogger, and the ventilation system for the seats, which draw power from the car and they affect the efficiency, the overall fuel efficiency. So this will give you an idea of what component is drawing the most power. Then you have the 4x4 information mode. Here you get the weight sensing option. Now this car has a massive 900 mm of water wading capability. So when you are driving through water, it will sense the water level and give you a clear picture of what the water level is. Here you can see how the power is being delivered to each wheel. So this is the launch control for the car. You can just start this and then launch. Now let's talk about dimensions. This car is 4.95 meters in length. The width is 2.21, height is 1.77 meters, and the ground clearance right here is 0.17 meters. So that's 177 millimeters. But this can go up to 284 mm of ground clearance when the car is in off-road mode. Besides that, you also have voice commands wherein you can ask the onboard computer to make calls, reject calls, change the music, etc. Then you have your phone command, so you just sync your phone and you can get all the functionality of the phone here. Then you also have media control. Cabin lighting is something that's new on this car. Right here you can select from all these colors. You can also select a custom color which you can decide on what you want. So the accents which are right here can be changed using these buttons. So if you can see, the colors are changing on my hand. You can also change the background colors and you can switch the footwell lights on and off like so with this button right here. Now the obviously the footwell does not get colors, it's a standard white color. All the menu options that we just saw are also here, right here on the home screen, and you can just swipe and access all of these menus, so you don't have to tap this button, go searching for the menu, and then you select the menu. So all the important menus that you require, navigation, phone, media, are right here on the screen, and a single swipe and a click will take you into that function. Another feature I want to talk about is the uh, air air quality filter. So you get a PM 2.5 filter, which is in the AC system of the car, and it will purify the air. It will give you the CO2 levels, and this ion function that you see right here, it will take out any bad odor that is in the car and push it out of the car, so that you always have a fresh smelling car. Now all other controls are right here at your disposal, and you also get the temperature controls right here. And I'm very happy that Range Rover did not go for touch operated sensors, and they have gone with these dials, which are very easy to access and more convenient to use. Besides that, a lot of space right here. You can see two cup holders, you have a cigarette lighter right here, and if you move this, you have a hidden compartment right here with some more storage space, a type C port, and a USB A port as well. And if you open this compartment right here, if you turn this on, turns into a mini fridge. It's not coming on because the car is not on, but when you start the car, this can be turned on, set to two levels of coolness, and this can be set to be a refrigerator, and you can store all your cold beverages here. So like I said, a lot of features on this car, a lot of electronics on this car, and I missed out on this part, the driver information system, which is a massive 13.1 inch screen, and everything on this can be controlled with the steering mounted buttons right here. And if you can see, I'm just switching between screens, whatever the menu option I want to go to, I can adjust, and it's all at a tap of a button. I don't have to take my eyes off the road, and I don't have to go searching for buttons. Also gets heads up display, and if you can see, I'm not sure if the camera is able to capture that, but I can see a speedometer readout on the glass. You also get a massive sunroof, and the blinds can go all the way back, whereas the sunroof will go up, open up until here. Now check out these handles. They look like they've lifted up from a luxury suitcase brand, and they're really, really nice to hold. Really premium quality. You have speakers right here. This is the mic for your telephony, and the seats, they are very nice quality, very, very comfortable, and they feel really, really luxurious. Now, talking about the rear seat is also very luxurious, and three people can sit here very easily. Now, since the length of the car has been increased, it has opened up 71 of space for the rear passengers, which improves the room for your legs to spread them out and sit more comfortably. Another unique feature is that you get illumination on the seatbelt clamps. So in the night, if you want to find the seatbelt, it's very, very easy to locate it. Now, this car will come in two drivetrain options, a 3-liter diesel and a 3-liter petrol. All the details of the variants will be on your screen right now. And here is a list of all the features of the all new Range Rover Sport. Now the price of the Range Rover Sport starts at 1.64 crores ex showroom and goes all the way up to 1.84 crores. So that was the all new Range Rover Sport for you. Let us know what features did you like about this car. If you have any questions, put them up in the comments. We will try and answer each and every one of them. This is Vipul signing off. I will see you in the next video. Subscribe to Motoroids, press that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload our next video.